What JayDaYoungan dad did in the streets, he didn't think it was gonna go this far. He didn't think that the people was gonna run up at his crib and blow like they did, you know? And he knew it was coming. That's why he had the heater on him. And so y'all gotta remember the fact that JayDaYoungan dad is actually active in the streets. He actually is active. So what that goes to tell you is that he did a lot of things that may have turned out into being licks. A lot of things gone wrong. Y'all gotta understand, man. A lot of stuff happened in the streets and it all come back onto the people, man. And so he just never knew that the guy he had an argument with knew BBG Baby Slime. And BBG Baby Slime is NBA Youngboy's #1 hitter. And when JayDaYoungan dad was bragging out on the streets at the liquor store that JayDaYoungan was gonna move back to do his ankle monitor at that house, that's when somebody overheard and they went and told BBG Baby Slime, who was sitting in the car right out there, the same Nissan that came and hit him up in that back alley. So y'all gotta understand that it's 3 cars that was there. It's the one BBG Baby Slime was in, and that's the one that they found the fingerprints in that came back to that fence. That fence ended up being evidence #1, where they found the fingerprint and was able to connect it to the ones on the steering wheel. And because they ditched that Nissan, JayDaYoungan dad shot it out. He shot out the tires. And basically, what y'all gotta realize is that when he shot out the tires, they only went a block or 2 up before they had to ditch the whole car anyways. And they ditched the car, they ran out of it. They went to the white pickup truck who was following them right behind, and they got in there and dipped. And what y'all gotta understand is that they still looking for him. And when they found that fingerprint on that car and matched it to the fence, that's when they knew they was gonna be able to catch the person, but it's just gonna take time because they need to get to Baton Rouge and have to get in contact with all the people who was around NBA Youngboy, all the people who say that they rock with him. And so basically, I think this whole situation could have been avoided if JayDaYoungan dad just laid low and not be so hot in the streets like that. Y'all gotta understand, man, when you get money, you can't just be out in the streets. Even if your son is a rapper and he give you money, stop being a hype and going out in the streets and blowing that money on stupid things and acting like you still part of the streets when in reality, y'all got money now. So you're just dumb not to move out that hood. If you just moved out that hood and went to a mansion, it would be a whole different story. JayDaYoungan would still be alive to this day. But the fact that they wanted to stay in that hood and instead use that money to buy jewelry, and when they bought the chains and the rings and the watches and bracelets, that's what they spent their money on instead of getting in a crib and moving out the hood. And what y'all gotta understand is everywhere you live ends up being a hood once you make a certain amount of money. And so if you in an area where everybody make average amount of money and they whatever, right? Once you start leveling up around them people, that place turn into a hood and you got to move into somewhere more secure. Because people going to start hating on you. They're going to start looking around. They're going to see your foreign car every day and just be like, dang, man. And you're going to be a target, basically. And so that's why I think JayDaYoungan and them should have had all their money that they got and used a small little bit of it to secure themselves a nice like mansion in the hills somewhere, anywhere that they wanted. But they decided to stay in Bogalusa, Louisiana in the projects, and that's what ended up coming back to bite them, man. And the fact that JayDaYoungan dad wanted that house that was on the corner of the alley simply so he could make his serves, because he used to do a lot of serves and be able to make moves to put food on the table. That's a lot of the stuff that he was doing out in the streets, and it ended up coming back to him because he didn't want to move out. He felt too comfortable there. And JayDaYoungan was like, well, if my dad says that you have to live in the hood to be a tough guy, then he gonna do that. Nah, you could still have your strap and you could still be posted up in your mansion. That's the thing that you don't understand. Instead of having a little strap and being in the hood, why don't you get a big strap and be in the mansion? Everything at a bigger level and all that's going to do is at least try to give you some distance. If somebody does try to run up on you, you have more space, you have elevation, you could get them this time. Instead of in the hood where y'all on the flat land and somebody run from an alley right onto your front porch and blast you like they did. And man, if you really look at it, man, JayDaYoungan dad knew this was coming. That's why he actually told everybody to be on the lookout for somebody who had problems with him, because he already knew from the Facebook messages he was getting that they was actually looking for him. They said, we're in your city, we're in Bogalusa, pop outside, come outside. He came outside, he replied back to that message, and 15 minutes later, that's when the shooting happens. Y'all got to look at the fact that it's a lot more to this that JayDaYoungan dad knows than he told TMZ and what's being told to y'all on the news. Y'all got to go ahead and subscribe to this channel so you can get more of the details, and comment down below, man, because if you're a JayDaYoungan fan, or if you just live in New Orleans or anywhere in the South, man, I want you to like this channel and comment down below. Hey, man, it's a lot more coming out, and we're going to get the details, because a lot of sources in New Orleans and Baton Rouge are saying it was BBG Baby Slime, and he actually knew JayDaYoungan. JayDaYoungan dad knew exactly who these people were, and that's why a lot of people think that he was lying in his interview. And so this whole thing is just like the Nikita's Raven situation, where she lied in her interview, just like JayDaYoungan dad lied in his interview. So y'all got to subscribe to the channel to get the breakdown. Comment down below. Oh, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and like this video. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Peace.